Hey Libra, how are you guys? Let's do your reading. So this is just pre-shuffle. It's not kind of strong. Y'all are going to get a strong reading. It's very strong. I'm feeling major Emperor, Empress energy, but also Magician, like, I don't know. I'll tell you as we shuffle, but this is the Emperor, so Aries energy. You've got Two of Cups here, two people who love each other, two people who give and take equally, two people who show up. You know, this is two people who see eye to eye. It's not one person that is kind of half what they're, you know. And then you have the Strength card. So in the Strength card caught because of the, you know, it's the number 8, and I've got these crazy 8s are coming through. There's a lot of 8s lately. So the Strength card is, you know, self-control. It's obviously strength. Okay. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that. That's just pre-shuffle. So how are you? Let's go ahead and, I've already shuffled, but let's go ahead and shuffle these a couple more. You know, it's weird because I'm getting like something's ended, but if something ended, there's more than one person involved. Okay. All right, King of Wands. So strong fire energy. King of Wands could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag, but that's passion. I just got taken advantage of, which is odd. This Four of Cups crossing the King of Wands is typically, it's, you know, being lost in thought or not sure if there's interest. Yeah, see, and then he's looking away. So yeah, that's okay. Let's just keep going. We'll lay it all out. The Hierophant, truth, tradition, ethics. Again, this is like family. Ten of Pentacles is it's abundance. It's everything. It's health, wealth, happiness. Emphasis on finances, though. Follow your heart is what that feels like. Amen. There's the Two of Cups again. Oh gosh, so I was feeling Emperor, Empress. Here's the Four of Wands. You know, the even card. Two of Cups is, again, this two equal. There's something's ended that wasn't an equal, it wasn't a reciprocal. And I'm wondering if manipulation is coming out. Like somebody's seeing manipulation. So the Four of Pentacles, these are just clarifiers, but the Four of Pentacles is somebody who's not letting go. Somebody's not letting go of something that, have you guys had this for a while? It feels like settling. Yeah. So some new beginning, maybe based on finances or that was influencing it. There's another Emperor. Oh, and the Strength card again. Okay. Whatever that scenario was, there was, I think, some illusion. That Fool card is feeling almost like illusion, trickery, something with taking advantage. Somebody fell for it or went along with it for a while, but it looks like that's ending. Even though somebody's going to work harder. I don't know. Is this a third party? What is this? Let's see. Why do we have the King of Wands? Thank you. Yeah, because somebody took a lot of action to make something happen. And for some of you, I think it's you are realizing that you don't want, there's an element of, I put so much into this, I've invested so much, now it's hard for me to pull energy back. So either that's you or the person that you're dealing with. But that person, whoever that is shorting themselves from being with someone that they truly, you know, feel passionate about, true love, that they love equally. It's like seems like this has been going on with you guys for a while. It seems like the union, there was some sort of connection that was based on, you know, somebody had these needs and somebody had these needs, and they were able to fill each other's needs, or so they thought, or they pretended. Am I making any sense? Tell me about the person Libra is thinking about. Juggling. Yeah, I think this is coming to light. That they're avoiding conflict with somebody who I think put on a big fat show. Moon card. See, there's the Moon card in both of these. So it's secretive. There's a secretive conflict within someone. And it might be an Aries, either that or there's an Aries, strong Aries energy. a decision. Interesting. Also, I'm getting a lot of the spying card. Somebody has stopped spying or is trying to hold back from spying. Yeah. Trying not to think about someone. Pretending not to care. Trying to shut something out. The Lover's card is a decision. There was a decision, I think, made by default. See this options? This is a decision typically between two people. Maybe one of the people involved in this wasn't clear. There might have been some ego involved, and somebody else, you know, was able to swoop in and take, I don't take advantage is a harsh way to say it, but take, you know, like grab an opportunity during somebody's sadness. Somebody filled a place in someone else, a needy, you know, something that they needed filled. But I think that's fading. What I feel is somebody's thinking about you like crazy. But I don't know if this is you or the other people. Somebody is tired of being with something that's not actually mutual. Yeah, but they feel tied to them now. See that? What just flew out? There's that unhealthy tie. Yes, look at this Seth card. It's ending between somebody who has some sort of control or unhealthy tie on someone else. Then you got, there is someone that's going to get hurt here. I don't know. You guys, where are you in this? Look at that. I just split the deck at the 11. A strong twin flame. I just split the deck, not knowingly, at the end, the twin flame energy. So some sort of interference or union or something's being exposed is what it looks like. There's some sort of unhealthy controlling person. I mean, does that not scream controlling? The devil and the strength card? It's like an unhealthy tie. But it's ending. Somebody's breaking free of some sort of toxic controlling energy. Even in the bottom of the deck cards, we have the World facing away from that Fool card. This is almost like being, you know, manipulated. There's a manipulation. Six of Cups. A return from the past. So, oh, I just split the deck there again. Wow, you guys. So, I think what this looks like is there's maybe a third party, like a karmic relationship that had to take place or had its time and its place, but as much as somebody's trying to hold on, they're losing grip. I mean, so it could be, if this is a twin flame, it could be karmic. Let's talk about, I'm just going to ask some questions silently. Oops. Okay, so I think the truth about someone who has taken some harsh, used some harsh tactics. See this Queen of Swords? The sword is up. That's like realization. She's someone that she sees through. She uses that sword and she cuts through the fog. You know, I think that's being seen. Somebody's tactics or actions, and there's a lot of conflict within the person that kind of went along with things for a while, and that doesn't mean it's bad. I mean, everything serves its purpose, right? But yeah, painful ending coming for that situation. All right. And then somebody's going to come forward. Look at this again. Y'all saw me shuffle. So somebody's coming in, going to come back or come in fast and furious. There's going to be a union, second chances, and when did that show up? Did that show up right away? I wish I remembered which order this was, but somebody's been through a lot, a big battle, and they're ready to rise up and, you know, relive again, a rebirth, not short themselves. The Six of Cups keeps coming through pretty strong. Let's see. Whoa. What's funny is that Hermit keeps coming through too, and I'm not sure why. Let's see, what's this Hermit? Here's the story I'm picking up on. You or someone that you care about was in a difficult, dark place, kind of alone. Somebody came in and offered some strength or something that they were struggling and somewhat shut down. There's never, I mean, it doesn't sound right, but it feels like somebody kind of made a decision for someone else, like kind of took over the decision, made things happen. I keep getting that energy of emperor. So somebody kind of took over, took control, but somebody's turning away from that energy now. There might have been a need to stop drinking. Oh my gosh, right? This temperance is self-control, you know. It's impulse control, it's self-control, it's patience, balance, it's being able to take a little but not too much. It's being able to control, self-control. This card, depending on what it's worth, I mean, this is 9 of Cups, this is abundance, right? And this is a cycle ending. There might have been a self-medication issue that somebody was really being shaken by. Okay, well, tell me more about this person with Libra. I just feel like, for a lot of you, I mean, you got to put yourself in the place that you fit in, but I feel like for a lot of you, this is somebody that you thought you had something with, and don't understand or didn't understand why it went south. Because so there are things that you don't know. Some of them is somebody else came in and filled some sort of, took over something, or I don't know, I want to say there's something even legal. Maybe. The Sun. It's funny because the Page of Swords keeps coming out too, which is like that spine card. I wonder if somebody like saw or went through someone else's text messages or something like that. I almost feel like somebody got, you know, just to where they were like, there's the Empress. Somebody's good, like, pretend false image is coming crashing down. I think somebody's being exposed. And I think this person, I'm not seeing it, but I feel like this person is coming back because they're getting out of a situation that they kind of just went along with because somebody was giving them so much, and it was kind of like, whatever it takes, I'm going to make them see value. But that doesn't always last, right? Usually something that's not reciprocated doesn't last. Am I making any sense? Yeah, somebody felt tied to something, but that's ending. Somebody's coming back. There's going to be a return. Looks like it could be twin flame. Somebody never let go. And there's truth. I picked up on a lot of like Ace of Swords energy, truth, clarity. Somebody's like just went along with the situation. Maybe because they didn't want to be alone, or they were afraid to be alone for a while. Tell me why we have this Justice, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Hangman. Maybe because they've been alone too long, and they were like craving some, you know, more traditional. I think this person that you're asking about does truly want a traditional relationship, a traditional security, feeling of security. But it took them a while to understand that. It took them a while to get there. See that Justice, Hierophant, Hangman? Anything else? Look at that. Somebody's walking away. Either there'll be more than one Aries involved. We also have Aquarius. We have Sagittarius. Somebody's seeing the light. They're seeing something that was kind of hidden, or they're facing up to what their true desires are. Okay, you guys, let us know in the comments how it applies. It has the feel of, this looks good on paper, or this just makes sense for now, but that is fading. Somebody was a little bit of a pushover. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments, okay? That's what this looks like. Let's get an oracle. Let's get an oracle. Oh, wow. Okay. A personal issue reaches resolution. Interesting. We just had full moon in Cancer. I think for some people it might have been, you know, self-medicating. And that's been worked on or trying to be beat, but somehow that played into some decisions of being, you know, of some sort of connection. Whether it was being held accountable, I don't know. I'm not sure about that part. But y'all let me know. Okay, love you guys. I'll see you in the comments. Bye, Libra.